What's going on, everybody? This video is going to be about this witch, Taylor Stevens of the Fort Worth Police Department. Now, everybody knows I've been filming police for over a year. Every time I see a police officer in the course of their duties, I record them. It's just what I do. You guys know that. Everybody knows that. Everybody in the police department knows that. And this lady thinks she's special. I've only recorded her 3 times in the whole last year, and I have it clearly documented that I didn't even realize what her name was until the 3rd time that I recorded her. Now, does that sound like someone that is stalking another person, which is what I was arrested for on Friday night, August the 26th. I was felony traffic stop and arrest, and my charges were stalking this disgusting piece of trash. Now, I thought most stalkers stalk people that they like or they're in love with or have a crush on. Now, I don't see how this woman thinks that I would want to follow her. But when I see you, I'm going to record you. And as a matter of fact, on the 3 videos I did record you on, it looks more like she's stalking me than I'm stalking her. I'm going to put a compilation together. I'm going to show you why this woman was already fired from being a Fort Worth police officer and why she should have never been hired back. This woman, I am almost 100% sure I got a great tip, and I will confirm it in the next couple of days with my lawyer that she is on the Brady list. That means her word is no good. She's already been proven to be a liar. So here we have a news article that I dug up on Taylor Stevens, and she was fired from the Fort Worth Police Department several years ago. And why the hell they hired her back, I have no idea, and this is probably what got her on the Brady list. Now, in this news report, they say this guy actually died from a cocaine overdose, which I find very hard to believe, because very rarely does anybody ever die from just cocaine alone. And if they do, it's because of a heart attack, not an actual overdose, because when you do cocaine, your heart accelerates real fast. And also, they said this guy was prowling in the neighborhood and somebody called the police on him. There was never proven that he committed any crime. This was just a guy walking around and he needed medical attention, and somebody called the cops on him, and the cops showed up, and now they have blood on their hands. Taylor Stevens, you have blood on your hands. I don't know how you sleep at night.
At 6 o'clock with news of 5 Fort Worth police officers. They have been fired. This is now nearly 6 months after a man died in police custody. Thanks for being with us. I'm Doug Dunbar.
And I'm Gilma Avalos. Police said the man had complained that he needed help, but officers didn't get it for him until it was too late. Jason Allen is live tonight in East Fort Worth, where the incident happened back in July. Jason?
Gilman, at the time, back it was early August, right after that incident, we reported that a man who said he was a witness to everything that happened down here said it didn't look like Christopher Lowe could even walk when officers handcuffed him and put him in the back of a police car. Tonight, the department says those officers are out of a job and still facing a criminal review of what happened.
It was a call about a prowler police answered July 26th, possibly trying to break into cars or a home on Griggs Avenue in East Fort Worth. Police said they found 55-year-old Christopher Lowe complaining he needed medical help, but officers handcuffed him and put him into a police car. It wasn't until they were done investigating at the scene, they went back to the car and found Lowe unresponsive. An hour later, he died from an accidental cocaine overdose. Tuesday, police said 5 officers, only identified as T. Stevens, D. Pritzker, C. Golden, H. Fellhauer, and M. Miller, were all fired. In a statement, the department wrote the actions taken by the officers involved in this incident are not in accordance with the values of the Fort Worth Police Department or the standards that the citizens of Fort Worth have for their police department. In the days after the incident, a local pastor had questioned the way police handled it. Today, another local pastor, Kiev Tatum, posted, "I commend the city of Fort Worth Police Department's discipline of these police officers. We now ask District Attorney Sharon Wilson to take this matter before the grand jury to seek indictments."
I'm wondering what other skeletons this witch has in her closet, and I will find out, and I will update you guys on what I find. I've got several Freedom of Information Act requests in as we speak. I am sure that there is more, and that is my job as a journalist to find out and report it to you guys. Also, I forgot to mention, after these cops felony stopped me, I was recording them with my cell phone, and my dash camera was recording the whole incident. Now, they took my cell phone out of my hand and threw it on the ground, and they arrested me. Well, after I got out of jail, I tried to go to the property room and get my cameras, both of them, my dash camera and my cell phone, and they refused to give me my property back. They say they're keeping it as evidence, which makes absolutely no sense to me, because the last 2 times I recorded Taylor Stevens, my car was at home. So my dash camera wasn't even in the same neighborhood as her, ever. So just goes to show you who the real criminals are. Oh, and also, Stevens, if it was your intent to make these videos stop by arresting me, you made a big mistake, because there's going to be way more videos about this now. I've already talked to several humongous channels. They're already working on it. And as a matter of fact, I'm inviting and I'm asking very nicely for all YouTube channels that see this to please make a video about this. This is crazy what they did to me. If they get away with this with me, they're going to get away with it with everybody else. If you don't want to make a video, just mirror my video. Please, we want this to go viral. This is absolutely insane. We will not stand for this tyranny. So now I'm going to take you guys back to March 12th. This is the first time that I ever ran into Taylor Stevens. She had a traffic stop in the Stockyards, and I went over to record, and there was 3 officers there, and when they wrapped up their traffic stop, I asked them all 3 to identify, and Vaughn was the only officer there that was professional. And then when they were finished with their traffic stop, they went over on the next street where they saw that I walked from. They found my car, and they parked right across the street from my car for 30-45 minutes, waiting for me to get in my car so they could follow me and harass me. They legally stalked me by definition, and I'm going to show you guys the proof. Now, after this night was over with, I went and filed complaints on the 2 officers that refused to identify, which was Taylor Stevens, and I'm thinking the other guy was Barden, because after I filed complaints on him, I got a letter in the mail that had K. Barden's name on it. Now, I thought that that would be Taylor Stevens' name, so you'll see coming up shortly when I filmed her for the second time, I thought her name was K. Barden. Now, does that sound like somebody who's stalking another person? I don't even know her correct name until the 3rd time I videoed her. I have no idea where this lady lives. I know a lot of bootlickers have been posting in my comments that I posted her phone number and address on the internet. I have no idea what her phone number is. I have no idea where this woman lives. I don't know anything about her. I don't know if she's married, single. I don't know if she has a dog. I don't know anything about her because I don't care about her and I'm not stalking her.
Hey, what's your name and your badge number?
Did y'all see that disgusting female pig just spit on the ground? That was freaking gross. That was nastier than any man's tobacco spit I've ever seen. I'm going to play it a couple of more times in case you guys missed it.
Name and badge number.
4317.
4317.
You have a good day.
Now here you have the same traffic stop that I was just showing you. Watch how all 3 officers leave in a single file. They all 3 take a right-hand turn and go over on the next street where they saw me walking from. Now I walked around for a little bit and then I walked back over onto that street because that was the street that I left my car. And as you'll see, they're all 3 parked at the post office, which is directly across the street from where I parked. And they're stalking me. And so I didn't have any choice but to go over there and just continue to film them, because I wasn't going to get in my car and drive off right in front of them. So I went over and filmed them and tried to get them to identify, and they refused.
Ma'am, I need you to identify, ma'am. It's your policies and procedures to identify when a member of the public asks. I will be filing a complaint on you. You're not going to get your supervisor here? I'm requesting your supervisor. It's your policies and procedures to identify to a member of the public when asked. I'm requesting a supervisor also.
First time out here, so I was hoping maybe y'all could help me out.
Yeah, let me pull up.
I know I came from downtown. Like
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Then I came up over 2 bridges.
She won't even identify herself as a police officer. I doubt she can help you. Name and badge number, ma'am. It's your policies and procedures to identify to the public when asked.
I'm happy to help you find
Name and badge number.
I'm happy to help you find your car. You wanna jump
You haven't helped me. I've been here for 15 minutes.
No.
in? You wanna jump in? I'll drive you around. I can get you back. No.
I need your name and badge number so I can file a complaint on you.
I'm gonna trust you. No.
I need your name and badge number, ma'am, so I can file a complaint on you. Supervisor, I'm requesting your supervisor.
So here we are in the Stockyards. It's early in the morning, Sunday, August 7th. I see these cops and what's going on, and I go over to film, and they're just helping a guy out, and they're not violating anybody's rights. As you can see, Officer Stevens is not here. I was here for 20 minutes before she showed up, which shows that she's stalking me. I'm not stalking her. I filmed this for about a minute or two, and then I realized I don't need to film that because there's nothing going on. And then Stevens showed up, and I started filming her because of how unprofessional she's always been.
There she is, she's coming in hot. Hey, what you been up to?
I know you?
Yeah, you know me. What's your name and badge number?
Stevens 4418.
Oh, you identify now, don't you? Yeah, last time I met you, you wouldn't identify it. I filed a complaint on you.
I don't think I know who you are.
Now you come right off of it.
I don't know who you are.
You know who I am.
You having a good night?
I don't answer questions without my lawyer present.
Oh, well, this isn't an interrogation. I was just being friendly. But
Doesn't matter.
Well, you are in the street, by the way. You probably shouldn't do that.
This is a public right of way. Still trying to be a tyrant, huh? What was your badge name again? Barden? Are you Barden?
I already gave you my information.
Yeah, I'll go back and watch the video.
Y'all heard that? She just gave me her name and badge number for the first time ever earlier, and I still can't get her name right. I'm still calling her Barden. Now, does that sound like somebody who's been stalking somebody? I don't even know her name yet at this point.
If you'd acted professional on our first encounter, I wouldn't even be filming you right
I don't
now.
know who you are. I talk to a lot of people, so.
Just filming her. I'm not bothering you guys.
Legal right to film.
So you guys heard Vaughn just say, you have a right to be here and film? Why doesn't Taylor Stevens understand that this is my right to do what I'm doing? It's not stalking. You're the one stalking me, Stevens. I'm not stalking you.
Did you enjoy your birthday?
You played Call of Duty?
July, what was it, 7th or 8th?
A long time ago. It's been
So here we have more proof that Stevens has been stalking me. She just tried to dox me on the internet by telling everyone what my birthday is and my information, which proves that she's been digging in to my personal information and stalking me, even though her memory serves her badly and she was off on my birthday. But I'm sure she's went back into the records and corrected her memory since then. That's what stalkers do. So here we have the Texas Penal Code 42.072, which is felony for stalking. This is what this piece of trash charged me with. And as you know, it says you have to engage in a pattern of behavior which they know or reasonably should know would cause another person to feel threatened or fearful. And there's a couple of problems with this because my First Amendment constitutional rights cannot make another person feel threatened or fearful. You cannot turn a constitutionally protected activity into a crime. The Supreme Court has ruled on this over and over and over and over again. Now, Stevens, if you're scared of a journalist with a camera on a public sidewalk where there's literally 1,000 people walking around in public, you should quit your job. May I suggest getting a job at McDonald's? Wait a minute, that's not going to work. They have cameras in McDonald's too. Let me think. Oh, maybe you can babysit kids in the privacy of your home. Shut the door, close the blinds. Oh, don't forget to throw your cell phone out and your smart TV because they both have cameras in them too. So here we are on the last time we encountered Stevens. It's Sunday, August the 21st. We're down in the very popular Stockyards. As you can see, Stevens is still spitting on the ground. Now, this is a major tourist attraction everywhere. It's literally the hottest place to hang out in Fort Worth. The crew of Yellowstone and Kevin Costner was recently in the Stockyards filming for their TV series. And for this woman to think that I'm down there just because she's down there is just absolutely insane. I'm down here hanging out all the time. I had no idea I would run into this witch, but since I did, I decided to record her on a public sidewalk. It's my right. There's hundreds of people walking around. For her to act like she's afraid or I'm stalking her is just absolute insane for this piece of trash to think like this, man. You guys give me your opinions below.
What's up, Stevens? How you doing? Hey, you spell your name with a V or a PH?
Stevens 4418, that's all I gotta tell you.
You don't spell it with a V or a PH? Did you see your video, man? The internet loves you.
So here we have the owner of the Cantina Cadillac, and Stevens is going to try to incite a riot and get this guy and a bunch of other bootlickers turned against me and Cody. And this guy actually bans me from his crappy bar and tells me I'm not allowed in there. He's going to get in my face. He's going to get in Cody's face. He's going to sick more bootlickers on us. I mean, good job, Stevens. Very professional. Piece of trash.
Don't let him in here.
Yeah, move to China, buddy. This is the First Amendment. Do you own this bar?
Yeah, I have a right to deny service to anybody.
The Cantina Cadillac in the Stockyards hates the First Amendment.
What you people know about First Amendment?
There we go.
What do you know about First Amendment?
Freedom of the press.
Oh, really? Are you the press?
Yes.
You are?
Yeah. This is the First Amendment, bro. It's literally the first law ever written. You'll see.
Did you guys see the disgusting look on Stevens' face and how she rolled her eyes and smirked when I mentioned freedom of the press, the First Amendment? That just goes to show you she has no respect for our constitutional rights, and she does not care about the oath she took to uphold the Constitution. What a piece of trash. Stevens, I'm going to say it again. You need to get a new job. Quit your job.
Ask Stevens.
So what do you think you're exposing here, dude, huh?
I'm practicing my freedoms. If you don't exercise your rights, you lose them. Your right.
I'm anti-communist. That's why I'm wondering about you.
Your rights are like a muscle. If you don't exercise them, you lose them.
So you're anti-police?
This is the First Amendment.
You're anti-police?
No, I'm not anti-police.
So why are you following them?
This is the First Amendment. I'm not following them.
So why are you anti-police?
I'm not anti-police.
So why are you following them and harassing them?
Why are you making assumptions, sir?
Are you anti-police? Simple question.
I answered it 3 times already.
Are you anti-police?
Are you deaf?
Are you anti-police?
I already said it 3 times.
Are you anti-police?
So it's pretty apparent Officer Stevens told this bootlicker that I was following her, harassing her, and that I'm anti-police, which is all 3 things are false. But that's what she told him, and that's why he is saying those things to me. He didn't just grab that stuff out of thin air and accuse me of it. She incited this.
Hey, we're dropping police officer. I'm actually their boss.
I'm the boss too. I'm a citizen.
I told. You work here?
No, I'm their boss. I'm undercover.
Okay, you guys, under Penal Code 37.11, this man just committed a felony impersonating a police officer to try to get someone to do what he says.
You're undercover and you're drinking?
It smells like butt, bro.
You're drinking undercover, man. You're in violation of that.
Exactly.
What kind of undercover are you, man? You're undercover on the job.
Hey, what kind of tattoos do you have on your arms?
We're getting more views than that.
Hey, so you can't ask her that. If you want to ask her anything, you're asking to me.
What kind of tattoo does she have on her arm?
Okay, let me ask her if she's comfortable with that. No, get the fuck away from me. You walked up on me. I've been standing here the whole time. Get away from me, Rick.
Why are you walking up on me?
I'm not fucking walking up on you.
I've been saying the whole time.
You get the fuck away from me.
Hey, on me, man.
Get the fuck away from me.
Get away from me.
I'll fucking smash this beer can.
You won't be throwing blows like I was trying to sit you in. Get the fuck away from me.
That's a threat right in front of the police. You just threatened him. That's a crime. You're not going to do anything? The man just committed a crime right in front of you.
I can't do respectful out here, man. I don't even respect you. You walked up and disrespectful.
Hey, shut up, fucking.
What's fucking you, man?
That's your First Amendment right, dude. I'm all about the First Amendment. Say whatever you want.
I'm not even filming anybody. I'm having a conversation.
As you can see, Harvey Freebird needs as much help as possible in exposing this criminal of a police officer. So if you are as concerned about this cop in Fort Worth PD as we are, then we encourage you to share this video as much as possible and to go support Harvey Freebird by subscribing to his channel to go enjoy more of his content, as links will be put down below to his channel in the full original video in case you want to stay tuned for any updates on this upcoming lawsuit that he's going to file. With that being said, I'll see you all later, but just remember to never stop loving the Constitution.